do you see that being, as has been described by Amnesty International, that transnational, illegal transnational cases increasing with what we've just witnessed in Maria's case?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's not an isolated case, and we are happy that this case has highlighted a trend. And the beauty about it is Maria is such a notorious political figure in Tanzania that some UN bodies had to speak about it yesterday and today.
Yes.
They put their weight into it. I say this because they had been silent before Maria's case. And you see, with Maria's case, it just goes to prove that, in fact, there is a cabal within the East African region that has now risen, whether you call it the axis of evil, that their partnership is hell-bent on flaunting not only their domestic laws, but also regional. Regional, at a regional level where we call it the East African, as well as the sub-regional, which goes on to other bodies, you know, in the West, up in the North, and also in the South, COMESA. What we are saying is that they particularly had the ability to identify her, they had the ability to track her, they had the ability to abduct her, and they had the ability to stay with her for over 5 hours. Goes on to say that they had a car which was registered in Kenyan, you know, plates. They were speaking to persons both in Kenya and outside Kenya. So it means the arrangement was being done in Kenya as well as persons outside Kenya. And when I say persons outside Kenya, Mark, I want you to understand that it is Tanzania. And that the direction that they were heading for was Tanzania. Had they not found the baggage and the burden of, you know, the various roadblocks that were now being erected, the conundrum of getting to the border, not being able to pass, and also the spirit, the fighting spirit that Maria has. Maria did not give up. And even as she was getting tired and tired, she did not give up. And this is the spirit that we witnessed even yesterday, that even other Kenyans had attempted to, you know, stop these ongoings, and there was a lot of furor on the online platforms. It was not business as usual, let's just say that. And so even as they were, you know, hell-bent or determined on accomplishing their ill-mannered project, they found a resistance both in terms of communication, logistics, and even the spirit.